everyone, it's Winsome and I'm back with part 3 of the origami sushi pack review, and today we'll be making the pudding, the dessert, and the sides for this origami sushi dish, and we'll also be making a few extra couple bits for this as well. So I guess let's jump straight into it. Pushing this to the side for now. We're first going to start off with this sushi tray. So the sushi tray, as in the name, it's going to hold our sushi. So we're going to be making this first, and the first part is just to fold behind along lines 1 on either side. And then once we've done that, we are going to fold behind along the marked lines 2 on here on either side. Awesome. And then once we've folded that, we are going to fold along the marked lines 3 here on each corner. Awesome. And then once we fold that, we're going to fold edges to the other side along the lines here on either side. So cool. And then what we're going to do is just fold the edges up to make them 3-dimensional. So then, yeah, we are basically done once we flip this around. This is our cute little sushi tray. Cool, now that we're done with this, we can put it to the side for now because we're going to be folding one of the rolls, the tuna rolls. I think I might be able to fit 3, if not at least 2. So I'll see after I make the first one how many I can fit on that sushi tray. But yeah, on this piece of paper it shows 2, so I'm just going to quickly cut this in half first. Awesome, so now that we've got that cut in half, we can begin. So starting off first, we're going to fold behind along line 1 here. And once we've done that, we're going to unfold it and then fold the edge along line 2 here. That should be exactly in half, I think. Cool, and then once we've done that, we're just going to fold along the crease line back down like this, and then afterwards we're going to fold behind along line 3 here. And then flipping back front, we're going to fold behind along the line mark 4 on either side. Awesome. And then flipping it round again, we're going to fold behind along the edge here. And then we're going to flip it round like that. So from here to here. Yes, and then we're going to crease up along the edge. That's just right underneath here. And then once we've creased out, we're going to tuck it into, it's hard to see because it's black, but into the pocket that's right here. Awesome. So then we're going to open the top and bottom whilst rounding the sides of this. So I think what they mean, the top and bottom, we're going to just trying to not open up the flaps again, what we just tucked in though. Just using my finger to press underneath. So after much struggle, I kind of got it to look like how it should. It's very hard because the sides edges come up as I try to push the top and it just goes out of shape. But putting it on my tray, I think I can fit 3 on it. So I guess the next ones to make are the cucumber and the raw tuna roll are the next ones to make. So I'm gonna put the cucumber roll. is the water roll now. Awesome, so now that it's done, we can put it with the rest of our sushi rolls here, and all three of them look slightly different. Like, this is probably the roundest one. This one's kind of like puffed up. I think this one just kind of went a bit wonk because it was my first time folding it, but in all, they look really cute on their sushi tray right now. I felt so bad, so I had to fix up the one on the left here because it was really jank. But moving that out of the way for now. We are next going to be making the pudding, which is exciting because there's like 3-ish bits for it. So here's all the stuff you need for the pudding, plus a plate for the pudding to go on top. So I'm gonna get all this cut out and then we can start. Awesome, now everything's been cut out. The spoon I put onto a piece of card and then cut it out so it's more solid, and we will first start off with the pudding to get that done. So starting off, we're going to fold it diagonally in half. And then holding it this way on where it says 1, we're going to fold the corner along the line. And then we're going to fold the corner inside along line 2. So opening this up, and then we're just gonna fold it inside like so. And then we're gonna repeat this step on 3 to 4 on I'm so tired, on this side. Cool. And then once we've done that, we are going to unfold everything. Cool. So then after that, once we've unfolded everything, turn it this way, we're going to repeat the same steps that we just did on the other 2 corners. And then once we've done that, we're going to carefully separate the layers like this. And then what we're going to do is fold it in half once we've separated it. And yeah, so this isn't supposed to lie flat according to the instructions. So then once we've done that, on the top part here, we will fold behind along the printed line and then fold the corner inside along the edge. And we're going to do the same on the bottom here. And fold it inside as well. And then we're going to open the upsides and shape it three-dimensionally, which kind of already does itself. And then so far this is how our pudding looks. So our little pudding is looking a little plain, so the next thing we're going to fold is the cream to go on top of our pudding. So here it is, this very small square. And then we can place this on top, although I think we should glue it, or else, yeah, like that, it falls down. Not sure how I'm gonna glue it though. Cool, and look at how cute our little pudding looks right now, even though the cream looks quite big on the top, but it still looks really cute, I think, our little pudding. So final thing before we need to make the plate for this, which in hindsight should have probably been made first, I think. But jumping straight into making the plate. Now moving that out of the way for one sec, the final thing we are going to fold is the teacup, which is this one long piece here, and the tea, which is just a small circle. We are gonna jump straight into it. It's folded exactly the same way how we folded the rolls, but on a bigger piece of paper. So like before, we first fold back where it says 1. And then unfold it, then after that we fold the entire model in half and fold that flap back down. And then afterwards, where it says line 3, we're gonna fold that back. And we're going to fold up the sides where it says line 4. Awesome. And then once we've done that, we can fold this part backwards like so, and then fold this part up. And we're going to tuck it into the flap here. Awesome. And after that, we just want to open this out. So I rounded the base as much as possible, and then we're going to flip it up, making sure that it stands as bare minimum, and rounding the sides. Then we take our circle and we have to try and somehow put it in. Awesome. So like that is our teacup, which was definitely easier than I thought to make. Bringing all the different models we've made in this sushi origami pack, this is how it all looks, and it's amazing to see it all now because there's so many different models and so much technique into each individual origami model. which it just looks amazing in front of me. It's really cute. I really love this set. This is probably one of my favorite origami packs that I've ever bought. And besides these, there's actually almost doubles of everything. Besides, I think the teacup and the pudding, the rest there are doubles of, which I'm excited to make whenever I have free time and space to fit all of this, because there's so many different pieces and I don't want to damage any of them. Overall, it's been a great experience folding all of this. The instructions, even though there were on average 20 steps for each one and it looked overwhelming, it was actually really easy to follow because the instructions were very clear, the diagrams were also very clear, and the lines on the model made it so much easier to follow it along, and paired with the instructions made it more streamlined in understanding how much exactly to fold. And I think that's why it looks so accurate to how the picture looks. Yeah, overall, I've really loved folding this. I think I've said it twice now. Oops, that accidentally slipped. And yeah, it was £4 in total. I got this from Japan Centre in London in store, so I would definitely recommend. I'll try and find the origami pack and link it below, but I would definitely recommend people to fold. I think even though it looks complex when you look at it, if you've watched all the videos, it's actually not that hard to fold. So I think it's for all levels, and as a beginner, I think this is a great way to challenge yourself to fold something more complex, because the results, as you can see, is amazing. So yeah, I think that's it what I have to say for this. And like usual, write a comment down below what you thought of this 3-part product review follow along series, and like this video so I know you enjoyed this type of content. Subscribe for more product review follow along videos like these and other types of DIY art and origami videos that I do. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.